everyone, it's Irene, the cosplay counselor, your virtual superhero advisor. Now recently, I started making college study guides for my juniors and sophomores to get a preview on the college application process. And I thought, hey, this would be really useful information for students beyond my high school as well. I cover different college systems, and in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything you need to know about the UC application process. Now don't worry, I'm going to split this into 2 videos so your head doesn't explode. Now if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. But enough of me yapping away, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go! So there are 10 UC campuses, but only 9 undergraduate campuses, which include Berkeley, LA, Davis, Santa Barbara, San Diego, Merced, Riverside, Irvine, and Santa Cruz. Now the one UC that I most often hear students say that they want to apply to is UCSF. Now this is a graduate school campus only, so you can't apply there as a first-time freshman. So do your research before you advertise that you're going to be applying to that campus. Applications are $70 a piece, at least they were in the 2020 application cycle, and you can apply to one or all of the different UCs directly on the UC website. If there are financial hardships and you require an application fee waiver, the UC application itself will determine your eligibility based on the financial information you put directly into the application. Your high school counselor or staff members won't be able to provide you an application fee waiver. If you do qualify for an application fee waiver, you would be able to have 4 UCs application fees waived. If you want to apply to more than 4 UCs, however, you will need to pay an additional $70 a piece. The application opens on August 1st of the student's senior year and historically has had a deadline of November 30th. Students can start to submit a completed application starting November 1st. Now you might wonder, why can't I submit my application starting August 1st? And the answer is, things change. Perhaps you'll have a new SAT score you want to report, or you won a recent award that you want to talk about in your application. This time period allows you to input all the information, but because so many things are constantly moving, they want to have a smaller time period for you to submit it so you don't have to constantly update and change your application. It's really smart, actually. Standardized tests has been one of the hottest topics this entire year. Do I have to take the SAT or ACT to be eligible for the UC application? Depends on which year you're applying. Currently, the SAT and ACT is test optional, meaning if you have an SAT or ACT score, you can submit it in for consideration. However, you will not be penalized if you don't submit an SAT or ACT score. Later on, so current sophomores who will be applying in fall 2022, the test will be test blind, meaning they will not look at the SAT or ACT at all when considering admissions eligibility. Now in 2025, the UCs had announced that they will completely get rid of the SAT and ACT and have a different UC endorsed test that students will complete instead. Contrary to popular belief, you will not be submitting in an official transcript to the UCs. Instead, you're going to be self-reporting your grades. So before you start the application, go and reach out to your high school counselor or your registrar to request an unofficial transcript so you can copy directly from the primary source your grades and the courses you've taken into the UC application. They will be looking at your 10th and 11th grade grades to calculate their new GPA. They will be looking at your 12th grade courses for selectivity and not included in your GPA calculation. Whew, now that's a lot of information, but I hope you found it helpful. In my next video, I'll go ahead and talk about essays, letters of recommendations, and give you some tips on how to stand out. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would share it. For more information, please check out my website, cosplaycounselor.com, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!